the WTIM morning show right here on WTIM, your information station. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. You can watch it live on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News or on YouTube at WTIM TV. Getting this day started with a little chamber chat. We have Linda Allen in studio, Executive Director of our Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. We have Andrew Leahy. He's one of the board members of this GTCC. How are you two doing today?
We are
great.
Awesome. Let's get started with you, Andrew. I've seen you out at ribbon cuttings, at big chamber events, and we've talking here and there a little bit, but talk to us about how you got started with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, well, it all started when I was working with CTI. I came over to help Linda set up a phone in her office at the Chamber of Commerce. And the next thing you know, we just kind of started off with a conversation. We started doing a little chit chat, and she goes, you know what? We could really use some younger people like you in the Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. And so she came up to me and she asked, would you be interested? I told her I'd think about it. A couple months later, she needed somebody to dress up as a Grinch for a Christmas party, and I just happened to fit the costume. So ever since then, I've been in the Chamber of Commerce.
I really love that right there, and everyone's happy to see CTI walk through the door for one thing, and then being helped out by Andrew. I love how this was started right here. I have a little bit of experience with that Grinch suit right there, but I love the things you've been able to get into with the chamber. How long have you been a board member?
So I've been a board member since December of 2023, okay. Hence the Grinch costume.
Sure.
And right in.
Yep. And I mean, that was pretty much what we like to joke is like the hazing, because
Sure.
It was the first thing that I did. I put on the costume, I walked around, I've been the Grinch for the Christmas party. And then from there on, it was, hey, do you want to be the chamber? I was like, yeah. And the next thing you know, I took part of the spring swing earlier this year 2024. I was thinking of 2023 in December. But no, earlier this year in 2024, I took on the spring swing and I took a part of that with the help of Linda and Michelle. We were able to basically introduce some new things to the spring swing. Basically, we wanted to get some younger audiences out there, have some excitement with it. So we incorporate a costume idea. People can dress up, come out, play putt-putt, go drink at the bars, just have a good time.
Yeah. Spring swing was a huge hit right there. There was a whole lot of teams involved, a whole lot of people, and I did get that younger vibe this year. That is really fun. Linda, that's what you were kind of recognizing with Andrew here. He brings kind of a different perspective there.
So you look at that, and they're out there.
Yeah.
Where are they out? Why aren't they with us?
Sure.
Why aren't we working together? And we talked about it, and they're going to be the future leaders. So why aren't we doing it now? So we had those discussions after he did the phone, and it's just a good idea. Us, you have old leadership and new leadership, and you have to have them together for it to carry on and work. So we've had nothing but fun.
Without a doubt. Now, Andrew, this is your first Chili Fest that you're moving towards right here with the board?
Yes, this would be my first year of working with the Chili Fest, and I mean, I hate to say it, but it's actually going to be my first year of going to the Chili Fest as well, too. So it's going to be really exciting coming up on October 5th and 6th.
Yeah,
this is going to be nothing like that Grinch costume.
Big year for you on a couple of fronts right there, but that is really awesome. How have those conversations been going from a younger person perspective? Chili Fest, it's been a staple here in Taylorville for so many years. What are you, 39 years? So it's just kind of cool to bring in your own perspective. Have you been able to give out any ideas? What do you do?
As for right now, I just want to take back and take a look at how Chili Fest is going to be before I ever say, hey, we should try implementing this. We should try doing that. Like I said, this is going to be my first year experiencing it. So right now, I just want to take an experience at it, see how it's going to be. And then from there, possibly give Linda a few ideas to see what we could do to incorporate some things.
Yeah, really good way to go about that. And what's been your favorite part about being with the chamber?
Man, going around to all these different businesses for the ribbon cuttings, just seeing new businesses pop up. I'm a sucker for these small mom and pop shops. So whenever we see something come up on the square, we do a ribbon cutting. It's always nice to go in, talk to the people, see what they're doing with their business.
Yeah, those are all really special to attend right there. You can feel it in the air. It's really cool. You get to be involved with those. You from Taylorville? You know what's been going on around here the past years?
I moved into the country of Taylorville back in 2008. Cool. So I've been here since 2008, but I actually just moved into Taylorville here recently within the year. Just got my own apartment.
Nice.
But I was a country boy growing up. So I knew the Taylorville area, but this is my first time actually being inside Taylorville city limits and being to see all of the great things that they offer.
Sure. You know what's been going on, but now you're in the epicenter.
Yeah,
of it all
now
right
I'm
there.
in it.
Really, really awesome. That's Andrew Leahy. He's a board member with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. One of the newest board members, Linda?
He is one of the newest.
One of the newest.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. He was seated in December. We have another that we seated in June, Mason Crow. Mason Boston. I think that's Jansen. Anyway, yeah, he's another young board member, and we're getting this together to where it's going to be fun, invigorating, and the youth will be involved.
Love it. I love the movement that's being
Definitely
made there.
exciting.
Andrew, thanks for taking the time being here on our morning show
Yeah,
today.
no, thank you.
We'll be looking forward to hearing from you in the future here. We got plenty of things to talk about here with our Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Linda Allen in studio alongside Andrew Leahy. What do we got? We got some upcoming events here,
We
Linda.
got a lot of
What are we
things
starting
coming up.
with?
It's busy. So just for example, tonight we are going to be going over to, well, this legendary small town trading co.
Sure.
I happen to be there a lot. It's just right down the
Me
road.
too.
But Jennifer Franklin, the real estate group, Kathy Gar's sales team, along with Brian Keel and Ashley May, they're happily hosting a happy home happy hour. It's going to be from 4 to 6 p.m. tonight, and they're going to be bringing together different people in the biz that improve homes. So T. Franklin Building will be there, Bradco will be there, Sherwin Williams, Night Guest. That's the Kathy Gar sales team again. So I think that's going to be a fun evening.
There we are, getting creative again, getting people together for a variety of different reasons. Kind of remind me of a business after hours, but this is specific.
This is specific to that, and we didn't do a September one, and this fits in. And to be honest, we don't have enough time to do a September one, so we're shooting for October for ours. That will be announced, but this one will be fun. So come tonight.
It's Chili
4 to
Fest
6.
season. We got to keep
It
reminding
is.
ourselves
I know.
that the chamber's got to
That's
focus
fine.
on one thing at a time there. But that is really awesome. One more time with the date, the time, and the location.
It is tonight, September 19th, 4 to 6 p.m., and it's going to be at Legendary Small Town Trading Co.
Awesome.
Hosted by the Real Estate Group.
Awesome. And any local citizen that was interested in going
If
to
you're
this?
interested in doing something with your home, you should come and check them out.
Absolutely. A lot of
Drink,
really cool.
have a snack. It'll be fun.
Yeah, lots of conversations can be had there, and you get to enjoy Legendary Small Town Trading Co. So it's always a pleasure to be in there. What else do we got on the event front here?
Well, we have a series of ribbon cuttings coming up all in one day. So we thought, why not hit it hard?
Yeah.
So we're going to do it. So on September 27th, that's on a Friday at 10:30 a.m., we're going to be trekking out to Your Forever Story. This one is it's in Langleyville. It's right by Burton's Tap. So it's just down the road. It'll be at 10:30 a.m. It will be Stephanie Brown is hosting this. She's been a chamber member for a while. She's been waiting to get her build out done on her studio. It's done. So we're going to go see. She's going to be featuring her bubble house, and she's revealing a new product that day. And I said, we don't have to talk about it. We'll just find out that day.
Okay.
That's great. So
Cliffhanger.
10:30 a.m., September 27th, we're going to be doing that.
Awesome.
And then on the 1st, October 1st, we talked about Ragged Edges, and we were here, Bespoke Collective. We're doing their ribbon cutting on their opening day on October 1st. We're going to do that one at 11 a.m. Well, I think that one is actually at 10:30. That's just written incorrectly.
Okay.
And then Dustin Clark, DL Clark Enterprises. We love him. He does amazing work, like heating, plumbing, cooling, architecture, like rebuilding.
Wasn't it the 24-hour line you can call?
Yep.
That's
He's
really
the emergency
great.
one we've been hitting
Yeah.
because that's important. There's lots of plumbers and heaters and all this out here, but this is what he's offering. So we're going to hit him up at 11 o'clock that day. So 10:30 Ragged Edges, 11 o'clock for Dustin Clark. And then Studio 1518 Dance. This is going to be Miss Desiree Becker and family. They're taking over the dance studio. They are going to, they're busy right now.
Sure.
I've just been trying not to approach because I know once school starts and you have kids in dance, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and do theirs. Probably at 11:15. I'll announce these more as we get out, but we're going to do all three of those in one day and the one the day before, a couple of days before.
Awesome.
It'll be
And
fun.
where can we find all of this
It'll
information?
be on our
From?
Facebook page.
Perfect.
Will be, yes.
Greater
Easy
Taylorville
page.
Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. Always staying active out there is what we
Yes.
like to see on that. And with all these ribbon cuttings, it's kind of nice to remind that with like DL Clark Enterprises there, you don't have to be a tie-dye shop or
No.
bespoke to have a ribbon cutting. It's really, there's an opportunity for the community to learn about you.
Yeah, if you want to get just come join us. We'll show up with our scissors. We'll put it out there. We'll advertise for you. We'll promote for you. It's a neat way to let people know you're here.
Absolutely. Chamber goes the whole 9 yards right there. They bring out the
We try
ribbon.
to.
They bring out the scissors,
The scissors.
everything you need. They bring out the people,
Yes,
everything
the
you need
fun.
for a ribbon cutting there. We have Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce in studio now. We have Executive Director Linda Allen and Andrew Leahy, board member with the GTCC. Learned from him earlier in this one. We're going to take ourselves a break. We got a lot of Chili Fest things to
We
cover
do.
with our chamber. You've been listening to the WTIM morning show, and thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We'll be right back here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Are you passionate about making a difference in the lives of children? This is Amanda Miller, the Director of Human Resources at Kimmer Village.
We are hiring residential techs now to join our dedicated team. This is Shala Snagel, Executive Director of Kimmer Village. Residential techs support and care for youth in our program.
We're looking for compassionate individuals ready to inspire and uplift. We offer an amazing benefits package and great starting pay. If you're ready to make an impact, apply today at kimmervillage.org.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
This is Kate Mansfield.
Taylorville Terrace is an intermediate care home that accommodates up to 16 individuals ranging from 18 years old and up with developmental disabilities. Our team understands that everyone has a unique story, and this is what shapes our priorities. We focus on the positive attributes that each person has and turn limitations and challenges into strengths. We provide opportunities and resources that focus on supporting an environment that fosters community, presence, choice, and respect. Visit www.phidd.org for more information.
This is Cammie Payne, General Manager of the Miller Media Group. We, along with TCCU, are proud to bring you the Community Spotlight each month.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
Hi, this is John Wright, fourth generation owner from Wright's Furniture here in Taylorville. 135 years in business is something we're extremely proud of, and we hope you celebrate this milestone anniversary with us. Now through October 12th, enjoy $100 off every $1,000 spent on beautiful furniture pieces from top brands like FlexSteel, Lazy Boy, Max Devani, and more. Visit us today in Diedrich, Taylorville, or Robinson and find out why we're known as the first name in home furnishings.
It's time to think farm safety. Many drivers rely on their phone's GPS for directions, but in rural areas, GPS isn't always accurate. If you're driving too fast or you get distracted by your phone on private roads, you could pose a danger to farm workers and families and yourself. This week and every week in 2024, think and practice safety first.
This safety message is sponsored by Legacy Grain, with locations in Stonington, Moequa, Blue Mound, and Sharpsburg.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online, and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
I'm Kim Bourne, CEO of Taylorville Memorial Hospital, and we're hiring experienced nurses to join our great team. Learn more by clicking on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And welcome back into our WTIM morning show right here on WTIM, your information station. Thanks so much to the live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Our chamber chat this morning with Executive Director Linda Allen and Andrew Leahy, board member with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. First half, we talked ribbon cuttings. We learned about Andrew Leahy. Now we got to get into Chili Fest, Linda. Before we get into it, is first week of October? What's the date for this?
First weekend in October,
Okay.
October 5th and 6th.
Perfect.
Yep, we will be setting up Friday, starting at like noon.
Okay.
And really hitting it hard after 4. And then we're going to be basically married to it until Sunday, when that square looks like nobody was even there.
Oh, yeah. And that square really does transform, and then you guys disappear.
It's just
after
weird.
after
Like you
that
sit there,
Sunday.
you're looking, you're like, wow, it's just gone.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the 39th year this is
39th.
another huge run right here. I know we're going to
It is
be
huge.
experiencing a whole lot of fun vendors, a whole lot of chili. Let's get started with the pageant. This chili pepper pageant was a big hit last year. Is those conversations already getting ramped up again?
Yes. So we have closed out the entries for the pageant. We closed those out the other day. We filled up 90, I believe. Yeah.
Whoa.
There's many different categories.
Yeah.
So you have little Miss Bean, little Mr. Bean, little Miss, little Mr. Chili Pepper. You have teen, junior, and Miss. And
Grand?
then
We're not doing grand?
We're doing grands. We opened that one up too. The grand and the senior has been opened up. It's that one. We really want to hit on that one. You know, if you have a grandma that you want to nominate, make sure first of all that she wants to do it. And same with the grandpa, or you know, you have to be 65 or older. This is a no pressure frills kind of position.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going to be basically on Facebook. Who gets the most likes is basically how it's going to be. And then this category, they can attend some. We found that they're busy people. They're busy. So they can attend a few of the parades if they want to,
Sure.
you know, some photo ops. It's just fun. And that one, I think last year that one got a lot of hits, and it was Mrs. Badman. Yeah, she was our grand pepper, and Mr. Oh God, I can't remember his name. But anyway, it's fun. It's just a fun event, and we like to do it. So we met last night with the Chili Peppers, and we met at Legendary Small Town Trading Co. again. I'm not just pushing them. We just happened to be there again. That's how that works. They booked it there, and that's what they wanted. So they all got together in the category of junior miss, teen miss, and miss. So each category had up to 15 in them. Our Miss Chili Pepper kind of went through the whole spiel of what is what and how do we do this, and we practiced standing, and there's a lot behind the scenes that you don't know, like how you're supposed to line up, shortest to tallest. They had their headshots done by Miss Sharon Walker of SK Event Photography, so that was great. And then we are going to go from there. It's going to be amazing. Miss Stacy Hutchins Joyce is our pageant director, and she's worked very hard on this. So that was a fun night. I think that was fun. It was great to see them get together.
Absolutely.
In a very casual, dressed but casual.
Needed that get together before the actual event, right?
Basically,
there.
Because it's going to be like a class. If you think about it, those girls are going to be together for the duration up until, and when you're sitting there in that room and you're watching them, it's hard to just pick one. Like if you had to have your personal favorite, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
I get it.
And I don't want to do that. So that's why we have judges and officials and things of that nature.
Chili Pepper pageant was huge last year. I knew we had other big marquee events. There's dance at one point with
dance
the
out there,
floor got
always,
laid out.
yes.
We're gonna have that again.
Yep, we will. We'll have all kinds of school. The jazz band always plays. There's a lot of things that happen. There's staples at Chili Fest, and there's a lot of new things that happen every year. So we have live stage entertainment both days.
Cool.
It's just fun.
So excited for it. October 5th and 6th, first weekend in October.
And you'll be in the chili tent, right? This will be your first year.
I did. I just got my food handler's license last night, so I'll be making chili on the 5th and 6th.
Big deal right there. We need chili makers. I didn't know we needed food serving handling. But
so
that's great.
Our chili tent manager person chairman is Jan McDowell.
Of course.
He makes our recipe. He needs some help. So Andrew said, I'll do it. Again, do you want to put the Grinch suit on?
During Chili Fest?
Grinch
No, I don't know.
at Chili
That
Fest
would
would be an
probably
interesting
not
crossover there.
Let's skip that. It was a bad idea.
The only crossover we'd have with that is the onions.
Yeah. Oh, ideas.
That's a good one right there. That's a good. Let's move into a little bit of sponsors and then how this is all becoming possible. We had a lot of tiers.
We had a lot of tiers. We picked things apart in the last couple of years, and we've changed a lot of things. So what we have now is our upper tiers, and these are the first ones, the first agreements that you have when you sit down at the table. So of course, the Chamber of Commerce hosts this, but that means we do all the groundwork. Right. We do all the work. We have the City of Taylorville, of course, is a major sponsor. They are great with Chili Fest. They send people to help. It's great. Our Ghost Tech sponsor this year is Sparklight, and they did it last year too, and they did a great job. So we're moving down to our next level, the habaneros. And I'm training people on all these words.
Please.
Habaneros. You look at it and you're like, how does they say that? So the Illinois Beef Association is in a second year with us, and they have their habanero sponsor, Taylorville Township, West Sand and Trucking, and Red Door Spice Company, and Fidium Fiber. Red Door Spice Company, that is formerly Ray's brand chili. It's still Ray's brand chili, but if you go to their website, if you're a spice person that likes to cook, and they have an amazing array of things you can buy. You can buy all kinds of things on there. So giving them a little bit of brand recognition to how they're changing, that's what we're doing. So then we have another level. How do you say that?
Is it cayenne?
You said cayenne.
There we go.
You did. Cayenne. So we have Edward Jones, Blake Davis. He's a former board member. So he's ended his term and he's gone now. We're sad, but maybe we'll get him back one day. Yeah. He was great. So Springfield Clinic, McLean, Farm and Home Supply, Taylorville, CTI, Sonic, and Battery Specialists and Golf Carts. They're also going to be supplying some golf carts for us. Great.
Perfect.
I love Lori. Whitlow Septic Service. Those are all of our cayennes for right now. So we have another tier. Do we have time?
Please, we have
Serrano.
About a minute 20.
Serrano?
Serrano.
Serrano.
Anyone down here?
Oh yeah. So with Serrano, we have this, CNB Bank and Trust, Advanced Eye Care with Dr. Smothers and Dr. Craggs, First National Bank in Taylorville. We also have Alstrom on here, Danzig Insurance with Eric Pearson, and then it also goes down to, this is a big list, Linda. Then it also goes down to the Paycourt CCP. We have Central Commodity FS on here with Clayton Sanitation Service, Miller Media Group, U.S. Bank, Country Financial, Nicole Patrick, Karma Salon, Refreshment Services, Pepsi's, Angelo's Pizza and Catering, Aaron's Sale and Lease, Midland Community Bank, Specialized Hearing Solutions, Marsango Rentals, Nike's Floor and Covering, Taylorville Community Credit Union, Ron's Produce, First National Bank on Spresser, and Wolf Ranch.
That's just a lot of people.
That was a lot of names.
Absolutely.
And we can't do it without them.
Yeah.
We thank them forever for their support.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they all love Chili Fest as much as we do.
Of course,
Brings
Chamber.
the whole town together.
Chamber makes it possible. All these sponsors make it possible. We are totally out of time. Andrew, Linda, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you. We
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
And where can we go for Chili Fest info before we go?
Go to our page, TaylorvilleChamber.com.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then hit Facebook too. There's
Easy.
a lot of things.
Find it.
Facebook, just hit Facebook.
Absolutely. Andrew Leahy
Google
in
us.
studio. He's a board member with Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. And of course, Linda Allen, the executive director of it. You've been listening to the WTIM Morning Show.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.